Welcome to an all-new episode of Grimes Finds. Check it out, here it is. The internet's been freaking blowing up with how many toys I buy. I searched the internet everywhere. I couldn't find anybody who did this. Today's a special day. One, because look. Oh yeah. I need to watch one more time. That got the other one. Y'all, I got my look. I got my Coca-Cola pants on. Me and Jeana are about to go grab some coffee because today is one of those beneficial days of working from home. Those days that most people dream about. We got Christmas movies on. What are we watching right now? A Christmas Story. Look, Jeana's set up over here. I'm set up over there. All right, guys, so in this video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go a little bit more in detail. We're gonna slow our roll and kind of not be out there acting so crazy buying stuff up. Now we're gonna kind of take time to make a video real quick to show you how we process this. And since I've started YouTube, I told you, you can teach a monkey to buy. It's a different story to sell. I always tell people, if you want to get in the resale game, you always need to have a plan to sell the stuff first, because buying is the easy part. We've done the easy part. We've spent $2,500 on, what, about 1,700?
I think so.
I was doubting that number, but we have already listed about 300 items. Jeana says she saw a dent. I didn't really see it. So in this video, real quick, what we want to do is kind of teach you what we would typically do when we buy collections, because we are very well known for buying massive collections. We're not just like a one-trick pony. So our goal is to get up before this auction ends. We're going to do, I think, about 500 to 600 lots, just because I don't want to go any more than that, because that's a lot of action figures.
That is a lot of action figures.
Okay, so typically what I would do when I get a collection like this home is typically I'd be like, all right, we got to start a research, right? We got to start researching. But on this one, I really don't care. When I went into buying this one, I knew it was going to be a per piece thing. I was going to spend about $120, $140 a piece, you know, all said and done. Then I was like, we know what we get for this stuff, guys. We've been selling this. And you're like, well, what if you only get $5, $6, $7, man? Well, I'm going to ask you to get your calculator out and do the math on that. And that's great profit margins if that were. But I'm suspecting that we'll get somewhere between, I'm hoping when all's said and done, that we could do 1,000 lots and get a $10 average. That's 10,000. That's my goal. Because we are going to physically touch each piece of the merchandise, we might as well know if there's some rare version or something out there that we should be aware of. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull up, let's go ahead and pull up eBay. Let's put starting lineup.
Yeah, starting lineup.
And we're going to go to action figures. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to, I'm going to go down to sold listings. All right, then what I'm going to do is filter this by highest.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Do you believe that?
I don't know, y'all. So right now, let me bring this in a little bit. And actually, let me start a screen recording. All right, guys, what we're seeing here is somebody sold a Karl Malone John Stockton 1988 starting lineup for supposedly $6,000. It's got a bid. It's legit, bro. He sold that for 6 G's. There's people out there, they create these counts, right? Because they have these items. They create counts, and then they'll create other accounts, and they'll actually bid on their own item. Well, why would they do that? Because for some reason they're silly and they think they're going to affect the whole market for those particular items. But believe it or not, there is people out there who buy their own stuff at a high price and trying to manipulate people to think stuff's worth more than it is. But in actuality, it's not. So if I start seeing, you know, ad after ad after ad of that figure, then something should say yes. Okay, there's something to it. But when I see one, I'm not going to give it much credit.
Is that also Karl Malone?
Yes, okay, so there might be something here about the Karl Malone. And we have not come across the Karl Malone yet.
Not yet.
But hold on, that has 39 bids, y'all. This has 39 bids. This one sold for $3,500, y'all. I would say that's probably a legitimate, maybe not, it could be several, but it could be. But look, there's several there. The John Stockton, again, it's showing up in multiple ads, but look, here's the same pictures. Okay, this looks like a different guy. See, this is the same picture. So that's the same ad. And that's what I'll do, guys. I'll go and look and see if it's the same seller and all that good stuff. I just can't see. All right, so we definitely, it looks like we might want to look for the John Stockton and the Karl Malone showing up several more times. Okay, this is looking more like it. So it looks like maybe the John Stockton got sold for $1,200. But considering we bought this from a toy store, I'm not going to hold my breath
I'm gonna
that it's
assume
in there.
they went through.
They're
got
pretty
the big
smart
ones.
guys
Yeah.
up there. Not only is 80s and 90s clothes coming back, but so are 80s and 90s toys. And I do believe that sports toys will also revive a little bit as everything from the 80s and 90s is. We're just trying to get more than $1.40 a piece, and we're in the good. After I do research, basically, y'all, it's so simple. I keep telling people what we do is really so simple. The hardest part about what we do is building a customer base. You can't just go out and buy a high bid site, guys, and think you're going to throw it out there. High bid does do some advertising, but we've been in this business for a long time and have been building up a customer base. Next thing that I'm going to do is, after research, it's simple. I'm going to type it into a spreadsheet just like you see on this computer. I put a lot number, which matches the sticker that we put on it. We do typically, you won't see the sticker in the pictures. We typically try to keep those out. We also try to be very well aware when we're not dumping action figures into U-Hauls and trying to come up with some silly video and filling your living room up with toys or keep them in the best condition as possible. That does include the placement of your lot sticker. I found this one. It's a 1996 edition set, 2 of 2. It's a Grant Hill, Reggie Miller. There's Malone in the U.S., Glenn Robinson. So check it out. I found a bunch of these NBA USA figures. Some are like this. Oh, these are actually the plain ones. Look, this is a Mattel. This is the Michael Jordan. It's really good condition. It's a great looking action figure too. But I'm just finding fun stuff like this, like from my childhood. Y'all remember Dennis Rodman? And it's what I would do is I'd put 1998 in the lead. I kind of want to get their attention. Like I could put 1998 superstar action figure, but after somebody strolled through, they don't want to click in everyone to figure out if it's their favorite player or not. So the name of your player would be very important to us. So I'm going to make sure I put the year, the maker. Basically, it's like selling a car. You know, I'm going to put the name up there, and if there's anything special, if it's a limited edition or any kind of special variant.
After Justin does the descriptions, he hands it off to me, and what I do usually is I try and just clean it up a little bit if it needs to, but without damaging the product. With this type of thing, since it is made of cardboard, I always spray my paper towel first, and then I wipe it off with a damp paper towel. All right, and then after that, it is ready for us to take the picture. So what I always do is make sure you can see the full condition in the front of the first picture, get the full product in there, but fill up your whole frame. It's really important for the customer to see the full condition of the product. For the last picture, this type of auction, it's really easy to go ahead and put a tape measure into the last picture so you can see how big the item is.
Yeah, we don't typically like to do that, y'all, but this is like a speed auction, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because it kind of looks tacky if we're being for real. So normally we measure everything, but because this is a per piece, hey, let's get it gone, let's make our money back, and let's roll on. That's why we're using that. So always make sure at least that your customers have a reference, right, to the size, because we get that all the time, right? People be like, they're like, oh my god, I didn't realize that it was 6 feet tall. And I'm like, first of all, it's a wardrobe. And second of all, it's like, it says that it's 6.5 feet tall. But so always make sure that you have a reference, right?
Right.
All right, guys. So, but today's been fun, though, right? So that was an action figure. I'm joking. It was a water bottle, y'all. Milo likes to carry around water bottles. So, check it out. So then after we do the pictures, right, she brings it over here. These shelves are actually going back into the YouTube room, our auction room, Jeana's office. But we were, like, hanging out. Like, right now we're watching Elf. We watched Toy Story today. What else we watch?
Toy Story?
I mean, not Toy Story. Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. What else do we watch?
Evan Almighty.
Evan Almighty, y'all. Like, it's been a piece. Oh,
A Very Brady Christmas.
Very Brady Christmas was freaking rocking. So, y'all, we just been relaxing, but y'all, we've been working so hard. But that's the cool part about working at home. And like I said, people were like, why don't you get another building? Like, I thought about it, y'all, but like, for real, my stress almost killed me, for real. But like, depending on what happens, like for real, I'm not trying to make any statements or political statements. It's just, it's wise, right? If a new administration is talking about a 6-week lockdown, why in the crap will we do this? So back in March, I was like, man, the winter, you know, just viruses and period. So I was just like, we're just going to see if we can make it work from the house until that happens. And especially till like, unfortunately, we're still not done with all the fire stuff. We're still waiting on the insurance to do what's right. And finish that up so that we can close out all the rest of the accounts. And I think we're just going to be done with the auction stuff. I think we just like hanging out with us, right? But we're going to start hanging out with some more local resellers because that was kind of fun, right?
That was fun.
All right, so after that, how we do this real fast. Y'all, this is for real. So then Jeana brings it over here and she puts it on the shelf. So this way we try to keep it in order because this closes Wednesday, y'all, in 2 days. But here's what happens. You're like, is that enough time? It really is, and I'm not going to go into that in this video. I can explain to you the mindset, the psychology like behind like bidders and why people bid and how you hook them in and all that stuff. Like I've literally studied that stuff. So what we're going to do, so after this is all done, Jeana, basically what I like about high bids. So I was talking to Clay over at Clay's Closet. I was telling him, so he's like, well, I'm going to try to list 500 things on eBay. Well, that's great. I love eBay. But no, actually, I'm lying. I don't like eBay. I can't stand eBay. But think about it. 500 items, right? If you were to bring this home and you're like, you know what, score. I'm going to score this on, look, 2 racks. I already got these listed. And then you have to list each one, right? You got to go in each listing. And for the most part, you still have to click a lot of different stuff for each posting, even if you do sell one similar and all that good stuff. Believe me, guys, we've sold hundreds of thousands of dollars on eBay, knives and all kinds of stuff. We used to like it. I don't like them anymore. But you see what I'm saying? So you got to go in there and do all those. When we're done with this, when the auction closes, Jeana goes in there, clicks a few buttons. HighBid actually processes it all. So it does all the invoices for you and it emails them out to the customers on its own. We don't have to do that. So you think about each individual you're doing on eBay, like you got to figure out that person's taxes and all that stuff. And if you got different stuff, then you got to combine the shipping. Well, this system does it all for you. So I see why people think that like this is crazy, but it's not. We're going to send out an email tonight to our people on our auction email list. We're going to tell you guys about it. Obviously right now, after this video, you can go bid on any of this stuff. It starts at $1, no reserve. Yes, we do combined shipping. All right, so look, but you see what I'm saying? So like basically the system, like those 500 listings, like the system computes it all, the taxes, all that stuff, and it sends it out in a matter of seconds. And then the system sends out the email and then we send out the shipping invoice and then that's pretty much done, right?
Yeah.
And then we go buy and we do it again. But see, that's really how we do it. It's like some people are telling, if I wanted to list all of these, we could list all these. But there's wisdom in not. One, because there's duplicates, and 2, like you're gonna get bidder fatigue. Like if I don't want people to get fatigued, that means I need to bring probably about 300, being honest, about 300,000 people to just to view the catalog. But we're still gonna need at least, well, we need probably at least 400 or 500 bidders on just this kind of stuff to not get fatigued on like 1,000+ auctions.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why we're not putting up that many more, guys, because the bidders will get fatigued. And think about it this way. If you bring 20, let's just use the number 20 people and they come to your auction, they've only got so much money in their pockets. You know what I mean? So all that's going to happen is the prices per piece are going to go down, right? Because their pockets are getting thinner and they're going to spend less and try to get more. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. All right, y'all. I want to just show y'all some of the stuff we've already listed since y'all can bid on this tonight. I want to show you some of my favorite stuff. Oh, that's not it. Oh, yeah, that's one of them. We have double packs, though. Y'all remember NBA Jams on, like, Super Nintendo and stuff in the arcade game?
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so we had a bunch of NBA Jams. There's, like, double ones of those. That's cool. That's like a Chipper Jones. Oh, here's some more of the basketball ones. Look, Shaquille O'Neal. Y'all, we have Jordan. I mean, seriously, any hot player. Like, here's what I like about this deal with them is they didn't like cherry pick it. I mean, they didn't take all the good players. Like, seriously, every player, almost like 90% of these are the star players. Look, we got big ones. Let's see what we put up here. Who's that? Ah, yeah, I did not set that up. I didn't set it up.
I can't read it from here.
You can't read that?
Who is it? Oh, Dick Butkus.
Ah, yeah, boy. That's unfortunate.
That is. That's an unfortunate name.
Dang, Dick Butkus. Oh, look. So there's a lot of different variations. Like Jerry Rice, like we have every freaking Jerry Rice freaking Dillahickey. Look, we got Wayne Gretzky. Who's this? Ken Griffey Jr. Oh my God, we got so many Ken Griffey Jr.'s.
Of his.
These are kind of cool. Like, I'm not really into sports, but this Drew Brees, like, Playmakers, it's like a posable action figure, but that's pretty sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that a lot. I'm messing all your stuff up. I'll put it back.
Yeah, you're taking them out.
Y'all, look, another Jerry Rice. That's a different one. Oh, look, Zach Thomas. That's one of the action player kinds, but that's different. That's a replay or something. Oh, look, y'all, we got it. Yeah, boy. Oh, no, that's Bill Elliott. Nobody cares about him. We're looking for that Dale Earnhardt, y'all. We got a lot of...
have one in there, I think.
Yeah, so we do. We have a lot of Dale Earnhardt stuff, y'all. Yeah, don't buy that one. Hey, y'all, I'm not... If something got broke in the truck, y'all need to chill out. It's my stuff. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not. I know sometimes I could come off harsh, and I know sometimes I could say stuff differently. So I apologize for that. But at the end of the day, it's still the facts. What are these? Oh, yeah, look, we got Cheryl Swoops.
Oh,
Yeah, boy, she's by the king. Look. Oh, no, that's not the king. She's by the king. Almost. Oh, that's the king's son. Y'all, I'm just joking. I don't even like NASCAR. In fact, I can't stand NASCAR. But y'all, look, these are all like McFarlanes, right? We have hundreds of these. These are all the McFarlanes. Alfonso Serrano. Manny Ramirez. We got hockey ones, y'all. A lot of hockey ones. Let's see what else we got. Who else we got over here? I don't even know who these fools are. What do we got down here? All right, so these are some of the... Y'all, these are all... Oh, Ricky Williams, y'all. Man, that's sad. That's unfortunate. He quit... You know, he quit the NFL for weed.
He did?
Yeah, you don't remember that? Dude went weirdo.
No.
I think... I'll shut up now. Oh, yeah, look at this one. Y'all, look, Kevin Garnett. We got some Heisman stuff going on over here. Look, that's Charles Woodson. And then we got some like these. Jeana's like, you're messing my stuff up. Y'all, Mark McGuire with the card. We have like Nolan Ryan. I mean, seriously, like any player you can think, guys. So go to our high bid site right now. Everything's at $1. What time is it?
Right now it's up a little after 5.
I gotta edit this video, y'all. So right after this, go bid. We'll combine shipping, all that good stuff. Hey, so here's the deal on the money video. What I need to do is I still need to go cash in the gold only from that unit. There's a few things I need to do, and buying a few thousand toys kind of puts a damper on anything you do. So give me a few more days, guys. The cash video is coming out. But there's so many aspects. Like I said, some of you guys have already caught on to what we're going to do with that. But I need a few more days because I got to go cash in the gold so we know how much it is.